Hi, welcome to the IELTS speaking mock test. My name is Hoàng. What's your name?
My full name is LİCH.
And what can I call you?
You can call me.
Okay. How? The test consists of 3 parts, and in the first part of the test, I'm going to ask you some general questions about yourself. First of all, let's talk about social media. Do you think you spend too much time on social media?
No, I don't think so. As an university student, I'm buried under lots of deadlines and homework, so I barely have the time to go on social media. I think that I only spend like up to 2 hours of my day to surf the internet.
Do your friends use social media?
Well, I think my friends, they are the main target users of the social media, so I think they use social media a lot. I mean, they use social media even when we hang out at the coffee house, and even when we are having conversation.
What do people often do on social media?
Well, I think there are a lot of things people can do on social media. The basic thing that people can post on social media is their photos to capture their moments at some times of their lives, and I think they can also share their opinion by posting on social media.
When did you start using social media?
Well, I'm not sure I recall correctly, but the first time I had my first social media account was when I was 13 years old. I first had my social media account to interact with my friends and to discuss about my homework.
That is the end of part 1. Now let's move on to part 2. So in part 2, you will be given a topic, and I would like you to talk about the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. Before that, you will have 1 minute to prepare, and you might take some notes if you wish. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so I want you to describe a place in your country that you think is interesting. Okay, here's your topic and a pen. Remember, you have 1 minute to prepare, and your time starts now. All right, your time is up. Alright, now I would like you to spend 1 to 2 minutes to deliver your speech, okay? And don't worry if I stop you, okay? You may begin speaking.
Okay, so today I want to share with you about Sapa, which is a mountainous region in the northern part of Vietnam. Okay, so I first heard about Sapa from my friends and my fellow travelers, and as I was finding some destination to get a break, because I had just finished my entrance exams to high school, so I decided to go to Sapa to experience this place. So Sapa is very famous for its picturesque landscape. As the only destination to have snowfall in the winter, you can see the very beautiful white hue of the top of the mountain in Sapa. And I think another thing that I want to mention is the way of life of people in Sapa. They are very friendly and they are very open to the visitors, and they are very willing to guide you through the activities you can experience here, from going to the forest to pick up the mushrooms or to stay overnight in one of the homestays. So the reason why I think Sapa is a very interesting place is because it blends up the natural beauty and the cultural diversity. The Sapa is the only place in Vietnam which you can experience all 4 seasons. And one thing that can really set Sapa apart from other regions of Vietnam is because of this very beautiful snowfall in winter. Okay, so I think that if you are a visitor, you will not regret your decision to go to Sapa to have a getaway from the busy way of life, and to get an escape from the heated lowlands of Vietnam.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that is the end of part 2. Can I have the paper and pen back, please? We just talked about a place in your country, which is Sapa, that you think is very interesting. So in part 3, I'm going to ask you some questions relating to this. First of all, is there much more environmental damage now than in the past?
Well, I think the environment is much more damaged than in the past. With the industrialization and with the globalization of international trade, there are more and more exhaust, and the air is heavily polluted, and also the water and the soil. And I think this trend in the world is very bad for the environment, as it can lead to deforestation or the water shortages.
Do you think that governments or private citizens are more responsible for protecting the environment?
Well, I think it's not solely the responsibility of any side of the questions for protecting the environment. I think on the government level, they can pass down laws to protect the environment and invest in renewable source of energy. And for the individuals, they can always do something within their capability to protect the environment, from recycling to taking part in some kind of campaigns to protect the environment. So I think that together we can make a change to.
What do you think are the impacts of tourism in your country?
Well, when I think of tourism, I can only think of positive impact it has on my country. So first of all, tourism is the best way to stimulate the economy of the country, because with tourism comes a huge supply of money from the foreign visitors coming to that area of tourism. And also I think that tourism can offer the local people of that area that has tourism too, because they can have more employment opportunities, as they can be the guide for the tourists, or they can be suppliers of some services like the hotels or some recreation activities.
So, what kinds of tourists are likely to visit your country in the future?
Okay, so I think that in the future, both elderly and youngsters can become visitors of my country. My country has many picturesque landscapes which can attract the old people, and we also have a lot of entertainment facilities, and I think that is one of the main reasons why the youngsters can come to visit my country. But I think it can also depend on the way marketing of the tourism of the country is implemented.
Thank you. That is the end of the speaking mock test.